to share my screen and everything with you. So I'm just going to share this link out. So if you wouldn't mind, if you're watching this Hangout live, I'm going to blow your socks off, okay? This is something that you want to hang around for. We got a main Hangout tonight, okay? Later on today, we're in the UK. We've got a main Hangout tonight, and in the description of this video, you're going to find today's Hangout, the one that we're doing later. But this one that I'm broadcasting now, I just couldn't contain myself, and I thought I've got to get online and just share this information, because what I'm about to show you is going to blow your socks off, okay? Blow you completely away. So I just going to post this out on LinkedIn as well. So I'll post it out on LinkedIn. So hopefully LinkedIn are going to send me some people. So let me come back to, let's go here. I'm just going to go over to the Hangout itself to make sure that it's broadcasting all right. I might, so let me come back to, there we go. So I'm broadcasting live. I've got 7 people watching. For those people that are watching, if you could share this link out, okay? Share this link out, because what I'm about to show you is going to blow your mind away, okay? I want to talk to you about binary option trading, and what is binary option trading and how do you do it. So first off, I'm going to go to my whiteboard and I'm going to explain what binary option trading is. Well, basically, you're trading, it's binary option betting, really. That's the correct terminology, really. But binary options is basically, you pick a pair, whether it be a commodity, a stock, a currency, a cryptocurrency, you know, you pick what place your bets on, okay? So let's just say that you were choosing a cryptocurrency, say like Bitcoin or Litecoin or Burst or something like that. What you have is you have what's called a chart. And I'm not sure if you're familiar with this, but you get a chart with candles on, Japanese candles. A green candle is an indicator it represents the price rising from the last candle. So if you see a green candle, that means that maybe a red candle was here like this. And then where that red candle, when it finished, okay, when it finished, the green candle, the next candle started above the last candle that just finished. And then if you see a red candle appear after a green one, let's just get the red. If you see a red candle appear after the green one, it means that when this candle finished, this candle started, and it started at a lower price than what the last candle was that finished. Okay, so you have red, greens, red, green, red, and of course you can have another green candle, you could have another green candle. Okay, these green candles, this one obviously started higher than when this one finished, and then this one went higher again, and of course you could have another green candle, and then you could maybe have a red candle. Okay, so that's a chart, that's a trading chart. Now what binary options does is you have a time when you have, I'm going to do this dotted line down here like this, and then you have another line. Okay, and I can call these are like these are flags actually. And so this is the start, okay, and this is the finish. Okay, so that's, sorry, missed so that's the finish. Now what you're doing is we're looking at the patterns of the candles, okay, and as these candles approach, you know, the candles start to form closer to this start line. So let's just say that you had a red candle that came like this, just as it starts to approach that red thing. Now, you don't know what the next candle is going to be, okay? But what you can do is you can make a good guess at it, okay? So you could say, well, I think that the price is going to either go up with the next candle or it's going to go down. So you would place a bet there. You place an up bet. Okay, the price for that should really be a green candle, shouldn't it? Let's face it, a green triangle. Okay, I'll just dry that. So you're going to place a bet to say the price is going to go up, or you're going to place a bet to say that the price is going to continue going down. Now, depending on what you bet, you could bet $1, you could bet $10, you could bet $100, you could bet $500, $1,000. You know, there's sort of no end to how much you could bet. Okay. Now let's just say that you said that the price was going to go up, and you placed a dollar bet, okay, $1 bet, but actually when it got to the price, actually from this candle went down. That means you would lose. Whoops. Never work with me. Because I'm dyslexic, I always get things. So that means you would lose. Okay. Now, had you have betted a dollar and the actual price finished up higher, so the price finished up here, you know, the candle was up here, then that would have been a win for you. Okay. Now, depending on what the percentage was, if you win, you could win anything from 70% upwards. Okay. Sometimes you can win a 98%. So if you placed a dollar and you won, you'd win 98 cents plus get your dollar back. If you lost, you'd lose a dollar. Okay. Now, the art of this is that's the bit that's the difficult bit, is choosing up or down. So what you've got to do is you've got to learn the charts. You've got to learn the charts and understand how the charts work, so that you get an idea. You know, that when you're making your guess, you're not just plucking an idea out of thin air. You've got some strategy behind it. But let me show you something, because what we've done at Zukul, we've built a trading bot. Okay, we've built a trading bot that does this work, or a lot of this work for you. It doesn't do all the work, but it does a lot of the work for you. So what I want to do is I want to share my screen. Okay. Now, what I'm going to be giving we're going to be doing a hangout later today. Okay, a hangout later today. So if I come over to the YouTube here, and below it says hand-free automated trading, there's a link there that we're broadcasting later on today. Me and Darren are going to be on a hangout, but I wanted to show you this because I wanted to show you some of the results of the new strategies and things that we got in place. Okay. So I'm just gonna come up the screen here. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. Okay, so if you wouldn't mind giving it a thumbs up, then that would be great. And of course, if you could share this video. And if you're watching this video a recording, come and join that hangout, because that could be a recording as well. But if you want to join this business, then in the comments you're going to find links of existing members where you can join. Okay, so now let me take you over to Zukul. So I want to first off show you my own bots that I set up recently. Okay, and I've got 3 bots that are running, and each one of them are in a profit. I've got one bot there that's showing a profit of $2.79. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my board and I'm going to make a note of these. Okay, and if somebody's got a calculator, that would be brilliant. So I'm going to make a note of these. And so what I've got here is I've got $2.79 in profit. I've got $193.20 in profit, and I've got $195 in and 61 cents. So if somebody could let me have the total for that, that would be brilliant for that one. And then what I'm going to do, if you could put that in the comments in the chat there, the live chat. Then I'm going to go to the next screen. Okay, now the next screen is not my account. This is Darren's test account. And look, we've got, so that was JR's, and this is Darren's BB. I'm just going to scribble down the board. And I'm going to come to the board in a minute. So we got a 92.44. Okay, 92.44. We got a 14.38. Okay, we've got a minus there. We've got a bot that's lost. That's minus 21 cents, which is not too bad, I suppose. We've got a 33. What's that? 26. And then I've got another one that's a 30. That's a 14.89. Okay, and then we've got another bot at the bottom there, 33.79, and then the last bot hasn't done anything at the moment. It's just broke even. So I'd like a total for that as well. So if anybody can give me a total for that, that would be brilliant. And then I'm going to take you over to one more, which is Barbara's account. Look at Barbara's account. She set up so many bots. Okay, so over here we've got one at the top there that's done nothing. Then we got a 237. Okay, 237. We got a 563. And this is all in one day. Okay, a 563. We've got another 563 there. 563. We've got another one that's 389. 389. I mean, I just think this is just mind blowing. It really is. Then we've got a 1480. Okay, $14.80. Then we've got a 1204. So we've got a 1204. We've got a 1559. So 1559. Okay. I should have brought my calculator with me. We got a 1391. A 1391. We've got a 2036. A 2036. All profit. Because you notice they're all. There's only one there. That's well. There's only one that was on Darren's screen actually. And then the last one is 1580. Okay, 1580. So I'm going to come back over to the Hangout. I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and I'm going to see if anybody's actually got a calculator and done those for me. I'm hoping somebody is. So stop sharing my screen. So I'm going to show you here is actually did anybody give me a calculator? No, nobody's done a calculation for me, so that's not the end of the world. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a calculator up, and let's just get a calculator. It's on my screen here. And well, I'm not going to know. Well, this one over here, look, there's nearly 200 there, nearly 200 there. So that one's not shy of $400, is it? That's not shy of $400. Then we've got 90, 100, 140, 124, 155. So that's about 155. Is it? No, it's not. It's 160. It's about $180. That one. That's about $180. I'm not going to be exact. So it's this is in a day. Okay. This is just today. This is today. Today. I don't know about you, but I'm happy with either one of those. And then let's have a look at Barbara's. So we've got a 5. Well, we say 6, a 12. What's she got there? Another. That's a 18. 18, 20, 24, sorry, 20, 34, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Barbara's got about $90 there, $90 to $100 there, okay? I don't know exactly, but I haven't got my calculator. So these are all a day, So this is what this bot can achieve, okay? Now, if you want to know more about this bot and how you are going to get access to this bot, because it's all a day. Okay, I'll have to put the disclaimer out there. I can't guarantee that you're going to make any money with this bot. Okay, I can't guarantee that because nobody can tell the future. But what we've done with this bot is designed to get you in profit. That's what it's designed to do. It's designed to use. We've got so many little algorithms that work with this bot. And I don't know about you if any of these sort of figures would be a figure that you're interested in. I mean, I'm quite happy if I've got a bot that's earning me $20 a day, if I could earn that. But, I've got a bots here. They're not one bot. There's more than one bot, okay? As you see, Darren actually had a loss there of 21 cents. It doesn't matter if you get 5 or 6 bots that lose. If you're running 10 bots, providing overall that they're winning, So I've got a 4 there, nearly a 200 there, and nearly 100 there. So that's 3 accounts that I've shown you. Now, the leaders and the founders, okay, the leaders and the founders have already got their bots, access to their bots. And I'm hoping that they're going to start sharing their results very, very soon. So if you want to find out how to get access to our binary option trading bot, then you want to make sure you're on today's Hangout. You're watching live, okay? Because what we're doing, we're going to be launching very soon. And first off, we're giving access to founders and leaders. And on today's Hangout, we're going to give you the information of how you become a founder, okay? And the information what gives you the title of a leader. So if you believe that you're a leader and you can bring people into a business, then come and join us on the Hangout today. So if you're a leader that's watching, come and join us because your people are going to love these bots, okay? If you want to get access to a founder, we're opening up a new founder position. And so join us on that Hangout and we'll tell you about that founder position. Now, this is just one of the bots that you've got inside Zukul. We've got bots that trade with gold. We've got bots that trade with fiat currency to cryptocurrency. We've got bots that trade with crypto to crypto, okay? And now we've got a bot that does binary option trading. We're going to be working on our smart wallet, which is an arbitrage bot, and we're also going to be bringing you forex trading bots. You're nowhere on the planet are you going to get so many bots and trading signals and trading tools than what you've got that's coming inside Zukul. And already we're way above the rest with what we've got. Binary option trading, I don't know of any other site that does that. Okay, I don't know of any other site that gives you a real bot that trades with it. So if you want to get access to that trading bot, then you need to make sure you're on today's Hangout. And then what I'm going to do is, if I may, I'm going to go over to here, and I'm just going to go into my account because I want to show you what we've got for you. So hopefully this is going to load for me, and then I'm going to go here. Let me just close this down, and that looks like I'm back in my account. So bear with me. I'm going to share my screen with you again in one moment. Okay, share my screen with you in one moment, and what we're going to do is we're going to go over to, so where's my Hangout? I'm just going to show you setting up a bot. This is what you're going to get access to. So I'm going to share my screen quickly, share my screen. So hopefully you can see the screen. So I'll just close that, and I'll go over to the Hangout to make sure. So question, join PO under Barbara. Do I need to join again through Zukul? I can tell you this, Paul. If you've not joined under the master account, you won't be able to join, use the trading bot. But I'm not going to tell you to go and open up a new account. But what you will do when you do get access to it, you'll be given full instructions of how you can get access to the bot. Okay, and it will be you get your account moved. But we'll give you all that information. Okay, right. So let me know you can see the screen again, because I want to start. I want to show you something of how simple this is. And while you're letting me know whether you can see the screen, I'm going to take a swig of water, so bear with me. So can you see the screen? Am I broadcasting? Has everybody gone to sleep? I want to know if you can see my screen. Am I still broadly see the screen? Yes, we can see you. Thank you very much for that, Mike. Right. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the Zukul's back office. Okay. You won't have this at the moment. You won't have this. So if I come down here and I go to the trading bot dashboard, okay, there's a button here that says binary option. I'm going to click on that. That takes me over to my bots, which where we were just a moment ago. Okay, I've got 183.20. I don't know what it was. I should have kept that on the board. Maybe I've earned some more money. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here on this big blue button here that says view stats, open a new bot. I'm going to click that. It's going to go over. These wheels are going to turn over, and it's going to bring me back some charts, well, some statistics. Okay, so bear with me. Bang, it's going to load any moment now. So there you go. So we've got all the assets loaded on one page. We've got fiat currencies, which is, well, you know what a fiat currency is. You've got cryptocurrencies, you've got commodities, and you've got stock. You can trade in it if you like, okay? I'm going to choose cryptocurrencies. And then what we've got over here is we've got this filter, which is your maximum that you want to trade with. It's called a maximum budget. I like to call it a maximum stop loss, because this is what you're prepared to lose, because not all bots are going to win. Okay, I want to stress that to you. Not all bots are going to win, because we cannot predict the future. Nobody knows what's going to happen to the charts. The bots will work smart. The bots will work out human emotions, because most people fail at trading because their human emotions come into play, and plus they have no idea how the charts work. So I'm just going to put in here. I'm going to put in $500. Okay, and I'm going to click filter. I could have put in there $5, $10, anything I wanted. Okay, so now what this is going to do is going to take my budget, and it's going to run an algorithm to tell me what these bots earned over the 3 days. We're on the 25th of December, so it's showing me that for this particular budget, on the 24th of December, the 23rd of December, and the 22nd September, not December, September. So it's showing me the last 3 days. Now, obviously, it can't tell me what tomorrow's going to be, and it's not going to tell me what the next 10 minutes are going to be. This is just showing you statistics of how this particular pair did, or how this particular cryptocurrency is done over the past 3 days, showing you the best strategy for that particular day. So as you can see here, if we look at this one, it's Bitcoin at the top here. On the 22nd of September, it says with algorithm 60 and this formula here, that was the best pair of strategies to use. And this one says algorithm 20 with this formula. Again, it's different. And this one says with algorithm 10 and a completely different formula. Now, obviously, what I can't do is I can't choose all three formulas. You have to choose one. So we're just showing you, the bot's just showing you the best for the last 3 days. Okay. So I'm going to go down. I'm going to look for a coin. Okay, that I like the look of, and I don't know whether I'm going to choose Bitcoin, because sometimes Bitcoin can be a bit too volatile. Okay, and I'm already running burst. So I don't want to run burst again. So let's have a look to see if I've got something else that might fit me. I've got Bitcoin Cash. Do I want that? Ethereum and Bitcoin. Yeah, let's have a go at Ethereum and Bitcoin. I've never done that one before. So here we got different strategies. We've got a 40 algorithm. Here we got a 20 algorithm. Here we got a 100 algorithm. So what I'm going to do first off is I'm going to choose a formula. So I'm just going to choose this formula here. No particular reason, just thought I'd choose it. But now what I have to do is, so what that does is when I change this formula, it changes it for all of them. And as you can see, they're still all in a profit. So now what I've got to choose is I've got to choose an algorithm. So I'm going to come here and choose 10. We're going to have a look at 10. Well, as you can see, 10 gave me a profit on this day, you know, which was the 22nd, was it? 22nd? Yes. Where is it? Yeah. So the 22nd, the 23rd, and the 24th, which was up to yesterday. So let's just find that coin again. Maybe I shouldn't have dived away from that. So it was, what was it? Bitcoin. It was Litecoin. Here it is, this one. It was Ethereum. Sorry, Ethereum and Bitcoin. So as you can see, if I keep this algorithm, there's a loss there, which I don't want. I want to see all greens, don't I? So now I'm going to change this to a 20, see what happens. Now I'm in profit, okay? Now it's showing you that the last 3 days is in profit. Now what I tend to look for is that the profit's going in a direction, an upward direction, but you can see this is high, then low, and then high again. So I'm going to change this again to 30, okay? So I've got a 14, a 30. That's not a bad one. That's not a bad one, because you could see it's gradually going upwards, okay? And a very small budget. You see, $11.25, $13, and $4. So that's 30. So I quite like the look of 30. I'm not so sure about that one because it went up, then it went down. That's the 40. Definitely not the 50. Don't know. Don't like the 60. I don't know. Don't like that one because it's not about the amount of money. Let's just make sure you understand. It's not about the amount of money. It's about having some sort of pattern in place there. So I think what I'm going to do is let's go quickly through the 80. Don't want the 80. Don't want the 90 because it's showing a loss. And I don't want the 100. So I'm going to go back to the 30. Go to the 30. I'm now going to click select. I get a pop-up like this. I'm going to give my, and I'm going to call this YouTube one. This is my YouTube one, the one that I did live. So we can check this later on. I'm going to leave it in demo mode. Okay. I'm going to put my stop loss. Okay. I'm only going to put in there 50. What have I got there? 30, 69. I'm going to put 100. I'm going to put a stop. So I'm saying I'm prepared to lose 100. I'm going to do my first bet of $1. I'm not going to set a profit. I'm not going to set a profit. And then here, I'm going to put in here just 24 hours. That'll do. So my bot will run for 24 hours. Okay. And then after 24 hours, it will stop. And I could put in there, 36 hours, 700 hours if I want it to run for a month, or 365, make it run for a year. Well, I don't know how many hours are in a year, but, you get the idea. I'll run it for a day, a week, a few hours, for 2 weeks, whatever I like, I can put in there. This is the Bollinger Band settings because we use Bollinger Bands. So I'm going to change this because the default settings are 175 and 15. That's what I trade with when I'm trading live as a human. But we'll explain to you about these settings in future videos. So I'm going to change that to 2, and then I'm going to ask it to look at the last 20 candles. Okay, so I'm using Bollinger Band settings of 2, 20. I'm not going to use the strategy, okay? I'm just going to leave it on strategy A. We'll tell you about all these. We've got 3 strategies that you can choose from, okay? Which I'm not going to tell you on here. But basically, I'm going to start my bot. and I get this little pop-up to say congratulations. That will take me back over to this screen, and as you can see now I've earned some more money. That's gone up to 240. This bot's now waiting to start trading. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and later on the live hangout I'm going to show you that bot to see how it's done so far. I don't know if it's going to do any good. You know, I've just chosen a pair there that I've never traded with before, but come and join us on that hangout today. If you find that hangout, okay, I want to find out. I'll tell you again where it is. I'm going to share my screen, go, once I've done that, minimize that, come over to the hangout, and I want to say to you that the hangout link is just here. It's just here. It says free, hands-free automated trading. There's a link there. If you want to know how to get your hands on access to this bot, is this now? Yes, it is now. I don't know what you mean, is this now? This is in very soon to the first block of people. Not everybody's going to get access to this bot because it's just mind-blowing. It really is mind-blowing. And I've got a friend there that wants to have a chat. So make sure you join me and Darren on today's hangout. You can find the link for the hangout just below here in the description of the video. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And let me know if you're coming, because I tell you what, we're going to blow your socks off, and we're going to show you how to get access to this bot. You have a fantastic afternoon, and I'll see you on today's hangout. It's going to be really exciting. I think you're going to love it. We're going to blow your socks off. I'll have a look at what's doing. Tutty bye, and I'll see you later. Bye now.